Can you believe it, guys? After a year and 4 months, no, 5 months. Yeah, 5 months. We are finally back with Season 2 of Trainers of the World Tournament. I am your host, DeltaTDS, and today we are starting off Season 2. We've got a match one that looks a little bit familiar. Just like in Season 1 that started off with a fighting type v fighting type matchup, we've got the same thing going on here. We've got the Fist of Justice leader Ivor from Lumio City going up against the Successor Korrina, who's also from Kalos. It's a Kalos regional match starting off Season 2. Two fighting type titans. Only one of these two can make it to round 2. Once these trainers are ready, we're going to see who can take this first game. Ivor starting off with Heracross and Hawlucha. Korrina starting off with the Mienshao and Sirfetch'd. Mienshao going for fake outs. First impression doing 36% with the crit to Heracross. Heracross going for Trailblaze, dealing a third to Mienshao as it reveals to have that Flame Orb. Sirfetch'd going for that Protect. Heracross with Facade's going to take out the Mienshao. Acrobatics isn't going to hit that Sirfetch'd. Korrina is the first one to lose a Pokemon in this game. She's going to send out that Mega Lucario Z. The first Z Mega of this tournament. With a ridiculous base 151 speed and really high special attack. I don't even remember how high it is, but it's like base 140 to 160, somewhere around that range. I'm gonna switch out the Sirfetch'd for that Marshadow as Mega's Lucario Z goes for Protect and Hawlucha goes for that Source Dance. Heracross taking damage from that burn, leaving it to just shy of 50%. Lucario Z going for extreme speed, doing 27% to Heracross. Close combat takes out that Lucario. Marshadow going for Spectral Thief, taking out the Hawlucha with that attack boost. Marshadow revealing to have the Life Orb. Heracross is sitting at under 20% right now. It's got boosted speed, but its defenses are dropped. Surely not going to live another hit. Korrina sending out the Machamp. Ivor sending out the Phalanx with that Dauntless Shield, raising its defense up. Bullet Punch is going to finish off the Heracross. Drain Punch is going to do 63% to Phalanx. Phalanx with the Iron Head is going to do 38% to Marshadow. As Ivor sends out that Gallade. Best Pokemon, hands down. I do not care what those... I'm not going to say that term. That is a terrible term to say. If I say it, I'm bleeping it. No. I'm glad I stopped myself. I'm becoming better. Going for the Shadow Sneak. With a crit, taking out the Gallade in one hit. Cross Chop's nearly going to take out the Phalanx. Iron Head nearly takes out the Marshadow. Ivor's going to send out the Chestnut here. Currently at 3v4 right now. Can Ivor bring this back? Shadow Sneak's going to finish off that Phalanx. Marshadow is going to go down to that Life Orb. Wood Hammer's doing over half to Machamp. Ice Punch is doing 40% to Chestnut. These two at about equal health. Korrina sending out the Sirfetch'd. Ivor sending out his last Pokemon, that Medicham. Medicham going for Fake Out, dealing a solid 10% to Sirfetch'd. Bullet Punch doing 12% to Chestnut. as Woodhammer takes out that Machamp, and Chestnut is left with 12% after that recoil. Korrina sending out her last Pokemon, that Pangoro. It's 2v2 right now. Surfetch going for that Protect. Zen Headbutt's going to hit the Protect. Chestnut with the Body Press doing 69%. Drain Punch is going to take out the Chestnut and heal Pangoro up to 37%. It's Metacham versus Surfetch and that Pangoro. Zen Headbutt's going to do 59% to Surfetch. Brave Bird is going to take out that Metacham. That recoil nearly takes out Surfetch, but Korrina takes game number 1 with 2 Pokemon remaining. From these two, we saw Mega Lucario Z, Marshadow, Mienshao, Machamp, Pangoro, and Surfetch from Korrina. And from Ivor, we saw Heracross, Metacham, Phalanx, Chestnut, Gallade, and Hawlucha. And we are back on the field for game number 2. We are seeing a few differences here. We've got a regular Lucario on the field this time. We've got the regular Phalanx and a Throw this time, instead of a Pokemon I'm not remembering, but each trainer has 12 Pokemon they can use. And between games, they get to switch these teams up however they want to adapt. Once these trainers are ready, we can see if Korrina will be taking game number 2 and being our first trainer to move on to round 2, or if Ivor is going to take this to the first in order, game 3. Ivor starting off with the Heracross and Hawlucha. Korrina starting off with the Metacham and Mienshao. Metacham being Korrina's ace for this game. I think also for Ivor's team as well. Fake Out doing a critical hit, 30% to Hawlucha. Going for the double Fake Out as well. Both Pokemon under 3/4 of health. Heracross once again getting burned by that Flame Orb, revealing that it most likely has Toxic or Guts. Going to Mega Evolve that Metacham. Acrobatics gonna take out the Heracross. Zen Headbutt taking out the Hawlucha. Korrina is currently unscathed right now. Ivor's gonna sing that Throw and that Gallade. Throw reveals that it does have that Mold Breaker. It's currently 4v6 right now. We've seen comebacks greater than this, at least in Season 1. Mienshao going to U-turn and switching out to the Pangoro. Zen Headbutt's going to take out that Throw as Gallade sets up a Trick Room. Phalanx is going to come out here. Phalanx was Mega Evolved last game, though Ivor did keep it in its base form for this game. Pangoro's going to go for Protect. Mega Metachamp's going to go for Protect. Gallade's going for Sacred Sword. Phalanx is going for Iron Head, but both attacks are protected against. Korrina's going to switch out to the Marshadow and that Mienshao. Psycho Cut's going to take out that Mienshao with the critical hit. Phalanx going for Iron Head, dealing 35% to that Marshadow. Korrina loses her first Pokemon and actually takes the first bit of damage too. Ivor can pull himself back. Korrina's going to send out the Surfetch now. This Pokemon was a menace last game. Same with Marshadow as it goes for Shadow Sneak and takes out the Gallade. Brave Bird nearly taking out the Phalanx as it goes for Ironhead, dealing 34% to Marshadow. Ivor sending out his last Pokemon that Metacham, his ace for this game. Going to Mega Evolve it. Fake Out does 24%. Shadow Sneak does take out Metacham with the crit. Ironhead does take out that Marshadow. And it's Fallings versus the world right now. Fake Out does take out that Fallings. And Korrina takes game number 2, which means she is our first trainer to move on to round 2, where she will be facing off against the Blueberry League champion Kieran. I think that's how you say the name. This guy's got a Terapagos, so Korrina could have some fun with that. But join us tomorrow where we'll be seeing the Donut Chef Ansha going up against the Instructor Danger that we definitely haven't already recorded before this. But thank you so much for watching, and until then, take care.